Right, congratulations for your subscriptions into PBX Sniper course scanner and how to set it up very quickly. And so, of course, you know your trading view. I'm probably not going to tell you how trading view is set up and all of that. So, but if you open your trading view, you know how to navigate and all of that. But quickly, how to add up this scanner to your trading view. Now, probably you want to take off this one ordinarily. Maybe you just want to hide this volume so that you can have a very plain environment. And I know most time people have this type of watch list come up this way and then having it larger. So you want to clip to this edge and then separate to make it out. Now go to indicator. First step, look up, go to indicator. Okay, so you see indicator. So you go to indicator. Can you see that? Let's just go back here so that you can see it properly. All right, so you see indicator up here. So you click on indicator. Then the next you're going to go to invite only. Okay, so click on invite only. Now, of course, if you have been given, you're going to see that. Okay, so and the new order block is called PBX. Okay, PBX pips level. So you're going to see it on your invite only. All right, and of course your PBX sniper calls. These are the two things you probably paid for. All right, you pay for one, but the second follows. Okay, now so you're going to add PBS sniper calls, the one you saw on your platform. So you click. Yeah, that has no maybe settings, the few settings you probably would do. So I'm going to show you. Then the second one is the PBX pips level. Now this is purely for Bitcoin commodity, that's gold and all the like. So I'm going to add the second one to it. Okay, so now these two have been added. You may want to do your resetting. Okay, your resetting probably you want to go to settings on the PBX sniper cores and then go to settings. Probably you want to reduce the label. Maybe you want to reduce the label to 2 to reduce it to an extent. So you want to reduce it to 2, right? To make it a little bit smaller. Or if you want to reduce it to 1, why not? You can go ahead and reduce it to 1, okay? Now, so did make it very more little firm, right? So you want to go to the color. Probably you want to change the color to something not too noisy, as it were. So probably you want to change this one to something maybe like a light blue or something like that. So you want to change it so you can change the color as you want. All right. So this one, this cell color, you want to make it maybe something not too, noisy, just like cool. You want a cool color. You're the type that love a cool color, and then the buy, you want to make it a blue, something lighter, light blue, and all of that. So this makes sense. All right. So that's all. You have nothing to do there. Every other thing is just intact and you're good to go. Or probably you want to remove this, perhaps, and then click OK. Now, so you go back to your setting again and go to the PBX pips. All right. So this is a lovely one. So you can adjust. And so I'm going to tell you how to do it on Bitcoin and all of that. Now, if you go to settings, you go to your input. All right, so disable from 1 to 2, just leave only 1 to 2. Every other one, just go ahead, disable this, just uncheck, 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 uncheck all of this. Now, when you want to add it, so over time, if you want to add it, when we're doing more, we're going to be doing more training for subscribers for you to know how to effectively use your scanner, because why we made this scanner is for people to make money. So down to go level 1. So level 1, you're going to type. So level 1 is the major. So we have this pips level, which calls psychological level to be major, minor, sub minor. So, but you are going to use your major and minor. Okay, your major is 500 pips. So you're going to type 50. Remember, 10 in gold is 10 in gold is 100. Okay, so then go to the color. So you probably will take this color to be make it blue. Okay, and then make the opacity to 100, and then you probably can change this one to 3. Okay, something like that. And then you go to this dotted and change it to solid, right? Fantastic. So this is 500 pips. Okay, this you are seeing is 500 pips. So because of 50 is 500 pips. You probably will not understand. This is your 500 pips. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the next one. So level 2, you're going to change it to 10. All right, 10. And then the color, you probably can make it black. Okay, so make it black, and the opacity, make it up so high. And then the dot line, change it to solid instead of dotted. All right, you're okay. That's all what you need to do. Now, what do? You can expand so that you can see your line properly. Okay. That's all. That's your job. That's all. You're done. All right. So you can click here to hide it, and then you're good to go. Are you seeing that? Just to expand, and you are fine. You are bubbling. You're trading. Okay. So you want to go to 5 minutes, the same thing. All right. So let's just go here, then turn to 5 minutes. Okay. You see that? Makes sense. So when you take your trade, you don't need to come and ask your instructor or your mentor, your tutor or your coach, where am I taking profit from and all of that. Already told you. If this is not bold enough, you can change it, you can increase if you want. If it's not bold enough, but I think it should be enough. But if it's not enough, you can go to the setting again and increase it to 2. All right. But I think if you increase to 2, it will be too noisy. Okay. Yeah. So because if you change this one, so this is we change it to 2, they go too noisy. I don't want too much noisy. Come on, does it not look noisy? If that's what you prefer, you can leave it that way. Many may say, that's what I want. Okay, so if you want that way, but for me, I think it's too noisy. And also probably you just want to, or X, you can increase the blue to something larger than 2. Probably you change it to 4. Let's look at it. If you change it to 4, I hope it's not going to be too big. Okay, I think you can make it this way if that's what you want. So that will demarcate the minor to the major. Okay, so from here, so that's to say here, can you see that? From here to here, okay, that's 500 pips. All right, that's what it means. Okay, that's 500 pips. So from here, all right, all of this in this middle, that is 100 pips. Make sense? Okay, very simple. So 100 pips. So if you go to 1 minute time frame, so you're going to have this same thing, and then so you can just expand and you see what you're doing. I think it does make sense now. So it does make sense. All right, so congratulations. So I'm not going to talk so much about it now, just for you to set up and you can see how the market come to respect those points, and then taking your trade as much as possible, and then you're good to go. Okay. So we have different scanners, and then, but this one is the most simpler one that you can actually, make use of and all of that. So congratulations for your subscription. And I've claimed, if you have any challenge, don't waste time to reach out to us. Then we're going to be putting you through, and we are promised to be doing more review and interaction or exposing you guys to understanding how to use the dynamics in the scanners as much as possible. So thank you very much. My name is Felix. I'm the team leader of Plan B Express. Thank you very much for your subscription, and then we work so tirelessly to make you enjoy your scanner and over time. So over time, we're going to be creating more upgraded versions of different scanners, both on MT5. So watch out for our MT5 script that will be coming, EAs and the different robotic on that on MT5. That's going to help you. We just want to simplify trading for even your beginner, your professional, then to ease and leverage on AIs. And that's going to be massive for you. Congratulations, and you have a nice time. Bye for now. So you have any questions, you can always reach out to me and I will get you clarified. Bye for now.